And hello and welcome back to another Maas&Staple podcast. This is actually episode 9. Nine episodes so far, Stephen, can you believe it?
Yeah, it's been so fast this year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've nearly gone through the whole year.
Yeah, whole year.
Unbelievable.
And we're running up to 9 episodes, so we've got quite a lot to catch up on. So we're going to try and send them out as fast as we can. We've had a lot of technical issues due to coronavirus and all that, and some brand new gear that we've been trying to test out as well. And also we've been trying to make it an opener as well. So that's what's been taking us so long with making our episode.
Yeah, spicy new intro along the way.
Yeah, so so that'll be at the end of the podcast, this one, as a kind of a teaser to show you what to expect as an opener for each of our episodes to open up. So we're actually in another room now. We're actually next door to a kitchen at the moment. So if we do get a little bit of noise and all that, well, you'll probably know the reason why there. We've had to change locations due to another reason of COVID. So Stephen, so this episode 9, is about the Simpsons conspiracy, the Glee curse, and at the end we will show you our opener.
Yeah, our new intro will be shown.
A brand new one. We didn't even have one in the first place, but...
Well, we kind of did. We had that sliding.
Oh,
I guess that's not really
yeah.
intro.
But we will show you the opener, which looks pretty good. We've filmed it in 4K, most of it, and then we'll film the rest. We'll film the rest in about 1080, but most of the footage that we use will be in 4K, so it'll be nice and crisp, and usually is. So we'll get to our first one. So Stephen, tell us about your first, Simpsons conspiracy.
Okay, smartwatches. The first one is smartwatches. So, I think I think most people know about smartwatches, right?
Yeah, I think so, dude.
They know about smartwatches. They know you can control your apps, your games. You can message people around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And all that shit. So basically, the Simpsons back in 2006 or 7 predicted this. Predicted the smartwatch.
What do you know? They predicted the smartwatch.
Yeah. Apple Watch, all that everyone, insanely in love with now.
Yeah.
All those products, so, yeah.
When do you know when the first smartwatch came out, or?
I don't exactly know, but I think it was around 2014 or 15. I might be wrong, though.
No, that's okay, yeah.
That sounds about the right
I think
frame
Apple's got about 4 series out now, or 5
Oh,
series.
there's 4.
Yeah, 4. They call it series rather than like the new iPhone or 4, and they call it iPod Touch and next generation or that. But they call it series, so series 4 I think's out now.
Oh, so it's a series.
Yeah,
Thing.
the watches.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
I think. Don't take my word on it. That's what I've quickly runs through my mind at the moment about that type of stuff.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Apple or Samsung brought them. They both have them now, and they've brought them out in true colors. So what do these smartwatches actually allow you to do, Stephen? Do you know, or
what do these smartwatches allow you to do? You can message people. You can do Snapchat.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's Snapchat in some new ones now.
Yep.
There's like a little, where that side panel on the watch.
Oh
the
yeah.
Side,
Okay. Yeah.
section, there's like a little mini camera. It's probably bad, but
Oh
yeah,
wow.
basically you can do a little bit of Snapchat now. There's phone calls, of course.
Oh okay. Yep.
The thing I think they showed on that Simpsons episode, the phone
Oh wow.
call.
Yeah. The phone call. Yeah.
Yeah, and the talking. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I know there was a bit of technology that's coming out. Don't know when at the moment, but you can actually don't even need a gimmick to wear. You wear it on your hat and you wear it on your belt, and you just point your fingers like that, and it takes a photo or film, whatever you want, and you can actually ring people up by the palm of your fingers. So like you got the different numbers as well, so you can press the number that you want to call on the phone and then go like that and go hello. And all that.
3 fingers.
Yeah, they call it 6 cents, but I'm not sure if that's coming out yet or not.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, they were going to bring it out with the Optimus Rift, but
what happened with that?
When that came, I'm not sure. I don't think it's advanced enough in technology.
Oh, okay.
And then also, if you go like that towards a wall, it shows you all the photos and videos you filmed on that sixth sense, but I'm not sure if the technology is available to us yet to get that kind of sixth sense out yet.
I think it'll be there next year, to be honest.
Next year, you reckon?
Yeah, because there's a lot of new, tech coming out for like computing and shit next year.
Yeah, it could be another 3 years, but this is 3 years ago. They were saying they're bringing out this, so I'm not sure what's happening with that.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what else conspiracy would you say you had as well?
Oh, I had the Donald Trump conspiracy as well.
Donald Trump. Yeah.
Donald Trump. Yep. So the thing with the Donald Trump conspiracy is, it's an episode with Lisa, right?
Oh, okay. Yep.
And it's like an alternative timeline where she has got her dream job, like working at the White House.
Oh, yep.
And she's the vice president, and you see Donald Trump signing the Constitution.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
Constitution. Yeah.
Wow.
That Constitution thing.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it right there.
There we go. Constitution. Yeah.
Constitution.
So
That's a
yeah,
big word.
and then of course you get that shot of him on the escalator that everyone saw on Facebook,
Yep.
and everyone thought, "Wow, what's happening with this series?"
Yeah. Is this a conspiracy or is it actually a time traveling of Matt Groening?
Groaning.
Groening. Yeah, Matt Groening.
Pretty sure it's groaning.
Yeah. Is he actually a time traveler or is it just a conspiracy of?
It's just a conspiracy.
Yeah. Yeah, so Donald Trump has got in. Is it his second term he's in now or third term? I can't really remember.
I'm pretty sure it's Donald Trump's only his third term.
Is it third term, is it? He's been in or he's coming to third term?
I'm pretty sure it's his second.
Oh, second now. Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Someone let me know.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section below because we don't actually know. Couldn't care. It's America.
Yeah.
As you can tell what's happening over there.
There's really nothing for us to be, involved with.
Yeah, involved with them, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the Victorians.
Wow, such a savage burn there, mate.
Yeah, I know, but
so savage.
They only got themselves to blame, really.
Yeah, I guess so, but
yeah, we've got to help out the
exactly
Aussies, though. Yeah, we've got to help out the Aussies, so we'll take that back. We'll help you guys out. But we're going to help out WA first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so and then also got the riots happening over there as well at the moment. Like army officers taking away. Is it Black Lives Matter or something like that?
Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Yes. So basically, what's happening is apparently they're shooting people with the fake rounds or whatever.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
Some people are saying they're losing their eyes, and yeah, it's getting real crazy over there.
Yeah, are they just making up it, or is it actually happening, or?
Oh, I don't know. There's so much fake news and rumors that spread around over the internet.
Yeah,
you never really know.
Yeah, don't know much about what's happening over there. It's just like Steven a couple of episodes ago saying about the fake moon landing. He thought it was in the studio. Like, we don't know if that stuff's happening in the studio.
Okay, a lot of people believe that, but okay, let's not get on to that topic. We already talked about that.
Yeah, so Donald Trump, well, if it is happening, these Black Lives Matter riots happening, Donald Trump needs to get his finger out of his ass and try and do something about that. But at the moment, like, we're just Australia, we don't actually know what's happening. Like, his computer screen's gone off. Okay, didn't affect the audio.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't know what's happening or anything like that. Yeah, so, how do you reckon Donald Trump can help these riots and all that?
How can Donald Trump help these riots?
Yeah, do you reckon we can put a stop to them? Yeah, no, but they're talking about Donald Trump as well.
Okay, how can Donald Trump help with the rioting? And I think what he needs...
Actually, can I stop you there?
What?
In one of the episodes, actually, they did show a building of a police station that was burnt alight. And in 2020, that actually happened. A police station was burnt down in America.
Yeah, but I'm sure a shit ton get burnt down.
Yeah, but it was a riot as well. So
oh, right, okay.
I think. That's from from the... So that could be something to do with it as well, I reckon.
Yeah, it actually could be. I don't know.
Yeah, Simpsons could be telling us something that could not be happening. We don't know what's happening with them. But if they keep on making other things, well, if they keep on making other episodes and things actually happen from it, well, I think Matt would have to be a time traveler.
I think the guy just has a lot of good sense, and like what's going on in the world. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Might be able to see the future or something. I don't know.
Or he's got like psychic powers.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah.
He can see 2020. He can see
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. Strike fucking hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go on to my one now. So we've got episode 4, season 2. So this was the episode came out on the 1st of the 11th, so that was November of 1990. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, the Three-Eye Fish. So there was 2 people, Bart and Simpson. Bart Simpson and Lee. I did that fucking again. Bart Simpson and Lisa Simpson were fishing on a lake next to a power plant where their father works, Homer.
Yeah, and Homer does the spill.
Yeah, he might.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I don't know. I need to rewatch
that's
it.
That's an early episode, I think. Yeah. So they caught a 3-eyed fish in the lake where the power plant is. Well, this is where things start to get a bit fishy. Pun intended.
Nice one.
So in 21 years later, in 2011, a man in Cordoba in Argentina, if I didn't get it right, I'm sorry, because I'm Australian, caught a 3-eyed fish. It was a wolf fish, and it was 3-eyed fish, next to a power plant. This lake where he caught the fish was next to a power plant.
Chernobyl.
No, not Chernobyl. Actually, funny about that, in 2015, a man claims he caught a 3-eyed fish in the Guans Canal. And then in 2016, I watched this documentary on YouTube. A man actually caught a catfish in a cooling pond of Chernobyl. So I don't know if that's...
So you reckon it's probably linked somehow?
Yeah, if this... if this radiation shit is causing mutated animals, and then the Simpsons predicted it, and then 21 years later it happens. Surely you can't really see 21 years ahead.
I mean, no, but...
You could make it up and say, okay, well, someone has caught a 3-eyed fish, whatever, in the ocean or whatever, but assuming because they did it next to a power plant, and then they found the first fish with a 3-eyed fish with 3 eyes, there's something fishy going on there.
Government officials have overtaken Simpsons.
Yeah, it's a little bit fishy. Got something going on back there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Totally
so
agree.
you got any questions about that, Stephen, or?
Do I have any questions?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, where exactly can we find this video?
On YouTube. I'll try and send a link if I can find it again. But if you look it up on 3-eyed fish Chernobyl or something like that, you should be able to find the documentary.
Is
there
it one
anyway.
of the top searches? On
Yeah, on Google. Yeah, look it up on Google.
Okay.
You'll be able to find it. I'm not sure about YouTube, but I had a quick look last night on Google and it was there. I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay. So yeah, just try to go on Google.
Yeah, Google. Yeah.
Try to go on Google.
There is a power plant. There was a power molecule that they found in the water as well when they were collecting up this fish. So it must be some sort of radiation inside the waters of the Chernobyl lake, and then these other lakes as well that are finding 3-eyed fish.
Oh, so you reckon it might spread to somewhere else, like here or one day?
Oh no,
Or
not
is it
this.
more?
No, just radioactive.
Oh, it's because it was a mutated fish.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it'll spread anywhere else, but you never know.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
If man-made viruses are going around, well, you don't know what the fuck's happening around as well.
So yeah, him and me was for Corona man-made.
Yeah, man-made. Yeah, we're I don't know the right side.
We're pro man-made.
Yeah, we think it's man-made to kill off the human population or to help China in defeating the world
And global domination.
Yeah, and
Anyway, we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah, we've already talked about it anyway. I think.
We
before,
have, haven't we? Now Corona.
Yeah, and the corona episode 6, I'm pretty sure it was the coronavirus.
Yep, correct. Episode 6.
Yeah,
correct.
So we'll be back soon. I reckon we'll take a break here, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds. Yeah, you guys will see it in a couple of seconds. So don't forget to like and subscribe and
Press that notification bell.
That notification bell. We need that support at the moment just to try and get our numbers up a little
Yeah,
bit.
try
But
to get a bit of a boost.
yeah,
I'm
but
trying
we
hard,
should
yeah.
we should get there. Alrighty, so we'll catch you guys soon. Bye.
All right,
for
no
now.
worries.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are up to segment 2 of Maas&Staple, Simpsons Conspiracy.
Maas&Staple podcast.
Maas&Staple podcast.
Yep, that's right. Stable.
All right, guys. Now, Michael, what was your next Simpsons conspiracy?
Oh
that
yes,
you had?
I forgot to tell you my last one because we ran out of time before, unfortunately. But the next one is Tiger Attack. So what happened was, this is episode season 5, episode 10. Springfield with the instead of the S, it's actually a $sign. Anyway, so a shutdown army base happened in Springfield. So then they created. Mr. Burns made a casino, built one, and then two guys made a show of had a show at the casino called Grunter and Ernest, were the people's names of the Tiger Show. Then what happened on stage was a tiger attack on stage. Now, funny enough, then Maggie walks off to get a dummy, looks for a dummy because someone took her dummy, and she pulls the whiskers of the tiger, and the tiger starts to attack her. And luckily, the big guy that drinks with Homer decided to lift her up and then saved her from the tiger attacking her as well. But this actually happened in real life. So, surprisingly not, 10 years later after the episode. So the episode happened in 1993. And in 2003, Spungwood Fried and Roy Hearn...
That's not 10 years.
Huh?
You said 10 years.
So 10 years in 2003. Oh, yeah, that would have been it.
You said 1997.
Oh, wait, sorry, 1993, sorry. The episode happened, and in 2003... Roy Hearn and Spungwood Fried and Frischka, something like that. Anyway, you probably know the name. Watch The Simpsons and all that. Famous Vegas performers with big cats. Anyway, Roy Horn, he actually got injured. Actually, a career suffered injury from a tiger who attacked him on stage. Now, this happened 10 years before on The Simpsons in an episode.
And it was both of them as well.
Yeah,
just
both,
like in
yeah.
the episode.
So,
Wow.
I think there's something a bit tigerous going on right here.
Something a bit clawing.
Yeah,
as
clawing,
well.
yeah.
Something a bit clawing.
And the vicious roarings of the people. Like, imagine watching that during the show.
That would be insane. Like the amount of people who would grab out their cameras instead of helping them.
Yeah, I would have pulled out the camera. Yeah, so that in a sense, like, we've come up with 4 scenarios or episodes now that have actually happened in real life.
Yeah.
I've actually got a few more actually up my sleeve. I'll just pull one out. So in season 10, episode 5. Now I've got to go and look through my notes again. Sorry. Disney. So Disney is a big company, a film company. Brought Fox Studios. This episode was called When You Dish Upon a Star. The episode was made in 1998. And in 2017, the Disney announced that they've just brought large proportion of the 21st Century Fox, which is actually 20th Century Fox and ESPN, so S-Pen, the sporting channel. So this is a bit, you cannot read that, I don't think, Disney buying out Fox, because Fox has got some of the biggest shows and movies of all time, and Disney buying them out compared to other studios around the world, that's a bit sus, I reckon.
Yeah, it is, and it's also with that as well, I think it's also the jealousy that Disney had of Fox with some of those rival movies.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And they thought they could smash the throne down that they were trying to build up.
Yeah.
To, just stay as one massive unit.
Yeah, and it's just funny because Disney actually turned to shit. I personally reckon when Frozen came out, the first Frozen film, that's when Disney went downhill.
How about Wreck-It Ralph? First one.
Wasn't that before or after Frozen?
I think it was before. I don't know.
Wreck-It Ralph was well, that was a bit before.
That was alright.
The stories are getting really bad. I reckon. Like they're not creating that, and they're creating a lot of live action shit now. I'm fucking sick of that crap.
I know, like especially the Lion King.
Yeah,
like,
Lion King.
Why are they remaking it?
Yeah, you keep to the cartoons. It's a cartoon film, not a fucking real life scenario. You don't see a fucking Alex the lion talking in real life. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Like, that's the reason why it's a cartoon. You don't fucking go changing what
works.
And yeah, and Cinderella as well. That was just poor all over around.
Cinderella was poor.
Yeah, that was crap.
The live action one?
Yeah, live action one, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, I watched some of it.
Okay, what would you give it out of 10?
Oh, me, I only watched it for 5 minutes and I had
we're
enough of it. I watched the start and the end of it, the 5 minutes, and that was
Oh, right.
poor.
Okay.
Yeah, so Disney have gone downhill and they're buying out other companies to get that money back, I reckon. That's what they're doing.
Their Marvel movies are alright. They're not too bad.
Oh, Marvel, yeah. Marvel, they brought out Star Wars. Look what happened to Star Wars. We've got a Star
They
Wars
smashed
fan
it
right
to
here.
the ground. Star Wars turned into dog shit after Disney bought it.
I don't think they even turned it to the ground. They fucking murdered it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
They slashed it.
Yeah, they slashed
his
it,
head off.
yeah.
You reckon it was that
They
violent?
turned Rey into a fucking... Like, we all know Luke Skywalker. Is it Luke Skywalker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker is one of the deadliest, like, Jedis out there. Well, like, not deadliest, but, like, he can
He's
kill...
meant to be the best next
Yeah, he's meant to
game.
be the best, yeah, because Darth Vader was the fucking hardest core guy out there, but then...
Yeah.
His son beat him. Oh, yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, anyway... And then after that, they put this character that no one's fucking ever heard of, the strongest character in Star Wars. She beat the Emperor after he came back
Okay, we're
alive.
going a bit off topic.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about...
Okay.
Yeah, we are going off a bit topic.
Yeah, a
aren't we?
bit too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyway, so what happened was...
Also, we had this little rant a little bit on our first podcast, so
yeah,
if you want to see
that's
more
true,
of that,
yeah.
you can look at that.
Yeah, look it up in the first podcast. Anyway, so... Homer gives these actors an idea, and Ron Howard, who is a director, I believe.
Yeah, Ron
Yeah.
Howard.
Yeah, in the episode, gave him a script of a movie that was going to come, well, that he made up. Anyway, Ron Howard turns it into a film. Anyway, as the showing of the film, it said 20th anniversary Fox, and underneath it had Disney co-founder Disney on a sign. Now, I don't know how they can see that in the part. Well, from I'll say around about 19 years, I reckon it was. Yeah, 19 years.
Yeah, but that's when Disney was good, right?
Yeah, and
So-
I actually I can probably see it actually when Disney was good back then.
Yeah, that'd be okay
But
with it
now,
back then.
now,
you know?
but
now it's just
yeah, it's just something that was happening. You know, like it's a bit of a Mickey kind of scenario happening.
yeah,
Anyway, I'm gonna
bit
go
of a
back
mouse
to
situation.
we're yeah. So I'm gonna cut myself short here. Yeah. So we've got. What's your next one, Stephen, that you're going to be talking about?
What's my next one?
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about horse meat in this one.
Oh, Horsemate, yeah.
Horse meat. I forgot the year of the episode and the name of it because I didn't fully look at it yesterday. But basically, the whole episode is revolving around, spring. The school, in Simpsons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The high school in Simpsons, and the cook lady. I forgot her name.
Yep.
Basically, she gets horse meat out from the canteen and makes it into burgers.
Oh,
And
wow,
puts
yeah.
it into spaghetti and all this meat product.
Oh, fair
And
dinkum, yeah.
literally 15 years later, I'm pretty sure the episode was in the 90s as well. Like 15 years later, like 2013 or something. Basically, a school was found out half the products at the canteen were all horse meat put into it, into the patties, into the just into all these meat products. So it just shows you art imitating life again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember pranks being pulled on me when I was younger about horse meat.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah. So I got two mates. Shout out to Adrian and Daddy on out there, and their father Marco. Yeah. So yeah, I used to get pranked when I was younger about horse meat. So I'd go over there, have sausages with them. Next thing you know, with yeah, Marco would turn around and say, "Oh, that's horse meat," and anyway, I'd try not to eat it, but they kept on forcing me to eat it, which, yeah, I wasn't having a good time, even though I liked the sausages, but I wasn't having a good time. I didn't know it was horse meat. But it wasn't actually horse, it's just beef in the end.
Yeah,
It was just a
it's
bit
just
of a
a
prank,
joke.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you just pull it on a young kid that doesn't
Very
know.
cool joke.
That like a fussy eater, pull it on that type of person. And then you see the reactions and it makes you laugh.
Yeah, then it'll work.
Yeah, it makes you work. So yeah, horse meat, yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Yeah,
school
and
would-
it's on a Bart-centric episode too.
A what? Sorry?
Bart-centric episode.
Oh, okay, yep.
You know how they have all the episodes of him, like revolving around the school. It's nearly always him.
Oh,
And they
okay,
do an
yeah.
episode on Bart.
Yeah, alright,
So
yep.
yeah, that's the one on him. And I think Nelson wasn't involved as well.
Oh, no, okay,
You
yeah.
know the kid who goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, my other one is also baby translator. They don't mention the baby translator.
Oh, baby translator.
I'm pretty sure it's the translator. Anyway,
So what he's saying is that
so the Simpsons predicted another technology, the baby translator. Normally people knew about this technology. It wasn't really out at the time, back in the late 90s. But then literally 10, 13 years later, they brought out the baby translator as well.
Google Gaga.
Sorry, baby. No, it was either baby translator or it was, you know, that video thing where you can see the baby.
Oh,
From
yeah, the
another
baby
room?
talking thing. Yeah, yep.
I think it might have been that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think it was that actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So the other one is also the Super Bowl win.
Super Bowl win. Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So back in 1994 or 5, there was Super Bowl game,
Yeah.
and they had this team, the Roosters or some shit like that.
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't
And
tell you. That
some
sounds
an-
Australian, but yeah.
some animal name.
Yeah.
And there was a Simpsons episode that starts off with the family going to the football, going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And in that episode, a specific team wins. 10 years later, at the stadium, the team won.
The team won
The team won.
the Super Bowl.
The team won the Super Bowl match.
Wow,
But
that's impressive.
It
guys.
also predicted the two teams clashing.
And I think the score might have been as well.
The score might have been the same as
Yeah.
well on the episode.
I
So
thought I remember kind of watching like on Facebook videos and all that, but I can't fully tell you. But if you can predict the score, you can predict who's going to be playing. Well, I think that is not a conspiracy. I think that is actually a time travel.
and also a very similar time too.
Yeah,
During the very sus. Very sus.
very sus. Yeah, it has to be a
Very-
time traveler. Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt, what are you getting up to, mate?
Yeah. What are you
Yes.
cooking up down there at the basement? What are you doing, mate? What are you cooking up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
What are you cooking up, mate?
Yeah, that's funny you say that because season 21, episode 13. So the episode aired in 2010. The men's, well, it's not the men's in the Simpsons, but the US team wins curling men's against the Sweden. Homer and Marge get ready for a date, but with each other. But Homer gets called in to do something like to look for something from work. Anyway, so then Marge watches the movie at home. Anyway, then they went to watch the movie together at the movie theater. And as they're coming home, they saw ice skating. And Marge was like, "That's so romantic. Let's go, Homer." And he was like, "All right." Anyway, they went in there and it was curling. They had a curling competition or something like that.
That's right. And they became the winners. or
Yeah,
something.
so well, we'll continue this after our break, I reckon.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Catch you guys later.
See you, mate. See ya.
Okay, so just before the break, we were talking about the Marg seeing the ice skating on a date with Homer. Anyway, as she goes into as they go into the ice skating ring, it turns out they were doing curling instead of ice skating. Yeah, so then Marg gets invited onto the team with Homer. Then Homer was wearing... I found this is also a little bit more sort of as well, Stephen, that Homer was wearing a jumper that had the three-eyed fish on it, saying Springfield Curling.
Really, as well.
Yeah, as well. I've heard it on my notes here.
Yeah, that's a nice reference.
Yeah, so
Wow.
there's something about this three-eyed fish that
They're trying to nail
they're
across.
trying to nail across people.
Huh.
Now, this episode was made in 2010. A year later, after that, the three-eyed fish was found. That is suspicious, that one.
Well, especially if he's wearing a shirt with the fish.
Yeah, with the three-eyed fish on it as well.
Very
So
sus.
Yeah, so anyway, then they get invited to the Olympic trials and they make it through, not a problem. And then at the Olympics, Marg hurts a shoulder. The principal Sunner, who is the captain of the team, also breaks his broom. And then at the end, Homer and Marg, which they are the US team, they win the curling
Championship.
the curling
Right.
of the Winter Olympic Games.
Right. Yep.
And that would have happened in 2018, Pyongyang Winter Olympics. This episode aired in 2010. They said Vancouver during the episode, but I reckon that is quite suspicious. Them 4 years out, that's they've changed something along the lines there. Like they've said Vancouver, but 10 years later it was 8 years later it was Pyongyang. Pyeongchang, sorry, Pyeongchang, wherever it is. Anyway, they versed the Sweden curling team. Now the Sweden curling team, the world champions or something like that, I think.
Are they?
They beat them. They came second. In the episode, Sweden actually came third in the curling.
And that's what happened in the real life.
No, real life they came second.
Second, okay.
And then the coach of the team, of the US team, said, up yours. Oh, wait. Not up yours. Oh, take that, Sweden. Now,
Take that, Sweden.
yeah, so how'd they know that Sweden was going to be the Olympics? They came third, but they came in the top three. Which how would they predict that in the Simpsons? Like USA winning that, and then on top of that, Sweden being in the top three of the world of the Olympics.
I think a lot of people are involved, and just a lot of people just they really have it down with these things. But
Yeah,
I can kind of see now, like it's kind of the dots are connecting.
yeah, they are connecting.
Like,
Yeah,
you kind of see why some people might believe this conspiracy.
yeah, conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, let us know in the comments section below, or send us an email or Facebook comment on the episode. So then, which leads me to our other sport conspiracy, the FIFA scandal. Episode 25, season 25, episode 16. You don't have to live like a referee. So, at the start of this episode, they actually had two guests come in, American presidents, and they had a debate. And Lincoln was assaulted in a board theatre by the students who he was attacked by. When actually, in fact, he attacked them. Well, it started verbally, then he took the first few punches, and the kids joined in. But then Lisa did a speech during this episode, which led to the executive vice president of FIFA
Is that the speech on the board?
on the board.
Yeah. Is there like a
I will admit, I did skip most of this,
is there
some
like
of this
a
episode.
board behind her? Oh,
Yeah, I did skip some of this episode, so I only remember some bits of it.
okay.
But yeah, it's just funny because the executive vice president of FIFA, he says during this episode, myself, I'm going to be arrested for corruption. Well, guess what? In 2015,
He was arrested.
he was arrested for the scandal that was going on. A U.S. detective, what do you want to call him? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you could say the detective.
Announced a lengthy investigation into FIFA that has uncovered decades of bribery, totaling to more than 150 million US dollars.
Fucking hell, mate.
So that's around about 300 and something Australian dollars. If you want to kind of guess it like that, but it's probably a bit more than that, but that's quite a lot of money. Yeah, what's also funny about this, they offer tickets. So another guy comes in, introduces himself, which offers the police the same position. They go over to Brazil. Brazil lost to Germany. I think in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals, Brazil was beaten by the Germans.
That's what happens on the episode.
That's what happens
Exact
on the
same
episode.
thing.
But that wasn't the grand final.
Right.
Brazil gets beaten by Germany at the Brazil World Cup.
Okay.
And the Brazil World Cup, in the corner or semi-finals, I think it's the semi-finals, Brazil gets beaten by Germany. Which, that is a bit...
That lines up.
Yeah, lines up. And then at the end, just to add on to this corruption bit, because Brazil lost, they were going to pay Homer a certain amount of money to referee this. He refereed it. And he made Brazil lose the FIFA World Cup. So anyway, they threatened to shoot him at the end of the episode, which I think leads a bit more to the corruption bit as well.
Right,
Then
but
just
I
add
don't
on
think
to
they're
it.
that corrupt that they're willing to kill.
Yeah, but
Do you reckon?
they held a gun at Homer's head because he made Brazil lose the World Cup.
The World Cup, right.
And because they were playing in Brazil. Now, this is something very
Very suspicious.
yeah. Well, it's very fishy. And also, how would you add to it as well? Like, very unsportsmanship, I'd say as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And also showing that it doesn't matter which team you choose, there's probably some corruption down
yeah.
there.
I will add to this a
So who
little bit
wins?
as well. I remember going to Stephen to the sports bar at Crown Casino.
Oh, yeah, it was France
versus Australia.
That's right.
And the referees gave a few penalty points to the French, even though Australia looked like they were in a strong lead. And every time Australia had control over the ball, going for a goal,
There'd be
or
a
something,
penalty.
there'd be a penalty.
Yeah, that was very tough.
And everyone was yelling. All the French were happy about it, but it's a bit bullshit how they're calling out offside. It wasn't even offside. They showed it in the replay, but nothing you can do after that. So, yeah, there is a bit of corruption behind FIFA. The FIFA, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon there is. I think that's a conspiracy. That's definitely true.
Yeah, definitely came true. So, Stephen, you've got something else to talk about now, haven't you?
Yes, I've
conspiracy
got
thought.
talking about the Beatles. The Beatles. So basically, what happens in the Simpsons episode is, the Beatles come to Springfield, of course. They perform a concert, and guess what?
What?
10, 15 years later, they perform a concert. Paul McCarthy, how do you say his name?
Yeah, McCarthy. Yeah.
Yeah. He performs on the show, and then 5, 10 years later, he's there.
In Springfield. Or
What? In Springfield?
yeah, well, where's the concert held?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do 100% research, but
On that episode.
the Glee thing I'll
Yeah.
be able to talk about more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which leads us to the last conspiracy. This is one that. Oh shit! This one it was going to happen. It was going to happen in the future. A faulty voting machine. Cannot trust those machines these
Yeah,
days.
nah. Always go to the send a letter, something like that. Just
Yeah.
don't rely on machines. Don't rely on yeah, basically.
Yeah. So this is the Treehouse of Horror XIX. I think that's season 20, episode 4. They do the horror. They do a lot of these Treehouse of Horrors each season. They do one. Anyway, this episode starts off with Homer voting for Barack Obama. Homer presses Obama, and the machine voted for McCain. In 2000, so this aired in 2008. In 2012, at the elections, they had to take a machine away in Pennsylvania due to people pressing, had to be removed. It kept on changing people's votes for Obama to the Republican rival Mitt Romney. That was bound to happen if it's a voting machine, I reckon.
Yeah, but we don't have that here, do we?
No, we don't have that. No,
I was going to say, doesn't sound familiar.
We've got the good old voting by pen and paper, which I believe in more.
Yeah, they should always keep that.
Yeah, rather than rely on technology
Never
to
go
do voting.
electronic.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one I could see was bound to happen. Some long way down the stage.
I guess it's not as bizarre.
Yeah,
as
not as
some of the other
bizarre
ones.
as the other ones, but
Yeah.
it really is a conspiracy theory with the Simpsons because they're always getting this shit right. They might do it 20-something years before, they might do it 4 years or 2 years before it actually happens. Or even a year with the curling one. Because a year later, a man found the three-eyed fish. So there's something going on with this Simpsons conspiracy of these episodes coming true in real life. I know they make so many, and there's so many seasons, about 31 I think, on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, something crazy.
And there's quite a lot of episodes to each season, so they've got bound to create something that's going to happen. But get one correct, okay, yep, alright, lucky guess. 2 correct, alright, maybe a lucky guess. 3 correct, this is where you're bound to, you kind of draw the line and say
18.
Okay. Yeah, but
Like 10, 15, 18, like in those
Yeah,
other sites. Like, oh my
we've
god.
got like
Fucking crazy, mate.
5, 6 each. That's 12.
Yeah.
And there's so many other ones. There's about 18 that we've seen, or even 30. I think I saw another website was about 30.
That says 30. Fuck, yeah.
So that is not a conspiracy. That is conspiracy theory of the time traveler.
It's a time travel from
Yeah.
2051
Yeah, something like yeah. So
in the future.
yeah, with that one. Then now we're up to the bit where I think this has just happened just recently. Glee, the Glee curse. It's been happening
Oh,
for
yeah.
years. With singers, from the show are dying due to songs that they've sung, and then there's also another conspiracy behind it as well. Like one of the directors died during filming.
Died during filming.
Died during film. Well, not during filming, but when they were filming processes and all that, they found him dead. The director,
Mm-hmm.
and not only that, Leah Michelle, she has a bitchy kind of character. I don't actually believe in this one because I think it's just jealousy over more than anything. With that type of thing, I think they just made up bullshit because she's a better singer, better performer, better actor than these two other girls who weren't as good as them.
Oh,
Personally,
yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
So they made up. They made. I don't know if they made it up or not. They put it on a Twitter post saying, "Oh, Leah Michelle's a bitch and all that in real life and all that." And when I was on the show, she made me feel unwelcome and all that. Yeah, and then Leah Michelle said, "I apologize. I didn't know I was doing." Like Leah said, "I apologize. I didn't know I was doing all that." But I just think these two that've just come out are just saying that because they're jealous because she got a better
role and
better role, yeah.
better fame. Yeah.
better name out of it.
That always happens.
But then we're gonna go for a break in a minute. But with these these 3 actors have just died. Well, they haven't just died, but they died. Is another conspiracy theory. Well, another curse on top of that
As well.
So
Getting
I reckon,
spicy.
I reckon we'll leave that we'll go to a break now, and then we'll get back onto the Glee curse,
All right.
and then you guys will get to have a look at our opener, our podcast
Yep.
opener.
Before you know it, you'll see it.
Yeah, you'll see it. So we'll catch you guys in a minute. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
Press that bell.
Press that bell. All right, catch you guys.
Bye-bye.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to our podcast. We're up on episode 9, The Simpsons Conspiracy and the Glee Curse, with a extra bit of our opener. Yes, Stephen, this is our final bit. This is the Glee Curse. So we've talked about the Lee and Michelle rumors and all that, and then we talked about well, I have what was the other one? Oh, and the director dying during
During
production
filming process.
Yeah, filming process. So this Glee Curse has actually kind of gone a bit serious now. So Stephen, tell us what you've encountered, what you've seen on
Probably the main thing I saw was Corey.
Corey Monteith.
His death, and like we were saying earlier, you know about him singing, and on the show how he sang that song about drugs, getting back on drugs and that.
Oh yes, Good Vibrations.
Good Vibrations, and it was found that
So it's not Good Vibrations as the Beach Boys. It's actually Good Vibrations. I forgot who sings it, but it's like, ooh.
yeah.
Oh, like
Sounds familiar.
yeah, Good Vibe. Anyway, so sorry, Stephen. So
Yeah, so it was just but apparently he had been taking drugs since he was a teen or
yeah,
more
I think
as well. They were
13.
talking about, yeah. And they were saying, oh, he has such an amazing voice. That scene of the first episode when he sung on the shower.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
And
I
it's
remember
like,
that.
well, you're talking about a guy's death. Maybe you shouldn't be talking about him having a shower.
Yeah. Well,
I thought that was a bit disingenuous
Yeah.
by the media when it first happened.
yeah. When so in the song, there's a lyric that says, good tree, so put on the crack. So good free, so put on the good free, drug free, and so put up the crack.
I'm drug free, so put up the crack.
Oh, drug free, so put up the crack.
Drug free, so put up the crack.
Yeah.
So it's basically saying, let me use it. So,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like because he was a drug user and he's singing again that song's about drugs. He died from a song that's talking about drugs in a way. So yeah, so continue on. Sorry about that.
yeah, so I think that was about it for me for Corey, the Corey guy.
Yeah.
And of course you got that other chick on the black hair.
Nada Rivera.
Died recently.
Yeah, River.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
Rivera.
sang that song about being trapped underwater or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how she died, so it's very fishy.
Yeah, that's right. And so in 2013, the episode of Corey was made.
That was the one that was after his death, wasn't it?
Yes, after his death.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
they made an episode of him called The Quarterback.
They made one to
I actually remember this
honor
episode.
him.
Yeah, I actually remember this episode because I had a song that Leah sang, and it's actually like makes you actually cry when you listen to it. Like when you hear Adele singing it, like you go, it's Adele. But when Leah sings it, fuck, you get all emotional and all that shit over it. So the funny thing about this episode was the song. So the song that Naya Rivera sang was hang on one sec. She sang. Oh, what did she sing? Fuck, I've got to write it down. Oh, I Die Young. She sang that for Corey during the episode.
Oh my god, really?
Yes, but that's not even.
Fucking hell.
That's not even.
I Die
that's
Young.
not-
Shit. That's even worse.
So in that song, she says, "Body found in a lake." Oh wait, sorry. So her body was.
Was found in the lake.
Oh yeah, drowned by. Oh, I've got my notes mixed up here. So anyway, during the song, it says, "When I die young, send me in a bed of roses, and then you'll pick me from a lake or something like that." Well, it's funny because she actually died in a lake as well.
Yep, and she tripped over her boat. That's what they're saying on the news.
Oh,
something like that.
I've heard something different.
Oh, I tripped over the
From the
boat.
son's perspective. Well, I didn't hear the son saying it, but someone on YouTube saying that she was helping her son put him back on the boat, but she drowned, putting him back on the boat.
So she was trying to put him back on the boat, and
Yeah.
then he fell over something.
No, she didn't fall over. She went swimming with the son,
Yeah.
and then she tried putting him back in the boat, but she drowned somehow. So it was a freak accident because she was trying to put him back in the boat, but she drowned.
So what you're saying is like she should have had life jacket on or something.
Oh, I've got no
Maybe.
idea. She went for a swim with her son, so
To me, it sounds like it was a murder to me. I don't know, like
a
someone.
murder. No,
I feel like someone was out for it. Maybe it's just me.
no, but her son was there, and the son said she pulled me up on the boat, and all of a sudden she was missing.
Ah.
And then
okay.
he was drifting for a couple of hours, and then CCTV saw him drifting in a boat without anyone in there. So they went and picked him up, and yeah, and so the 5-day search it was to find her, and they found her at the bottom of the lake.
Okay.
Yes, she had been drowned, but that's not the bad thing about. Well, it's not the worst thing about this. Exactly 7 years to Corey's passing,
Yeah,
she was found at the bottom of the lake.
because of the lyrics.
No, exactly 7 years from when he died to when she was found.
Yeah.
It's exactly 7 years.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand now.
So
Yeah.
when he died is when she was found in the bottom of the lake.
Oh.
And then not only that, she sang that song during that episode of the quarterback that was related to Corey
Yeah.
during an episode. So there's something going on around here because I think she did have a relationship with him on the show as well, from what I remember.
Yeah. At one point,
Yeah,
they
one
were
point,
a
yeah.
couple. I remember.
Yeah.
Pretty
She
sure.
turned into a lesbian with I forgot her name.
Really?
Yeah, oh, not in real life, but in the show.
Yeah. No. Really? Oh.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. That's a massive character change. I thought.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but they're high school students. They're meant to be, but they're 25 plus years old.
Yeah,
and
they
they're
don't
playing
look like high school
yeah.
students. They look like
Yeah.
adults.
And then who the hell sings like a love song to their bloody teacher?
Yeah.
So yeah, to that. Yeah, so she was drowned. Oh yeah, by the way, the lake that she drowned in was Lake Pyro in South California. California. Yeah. The son was unharmed as well. That was also another thing as well. But then there's another guy called Mark Salling. Now, Mark Salling is known as Noah Puckman in the show.
The bully.
Kind of the
At
bully,
one
yeah.
point, yeah. Right. Yeah.
He actually dated Naya in real life,
Oh.
and she said in an interview, he was always a dark soul to me.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So then, have you heard about this guy dying? How he died and all that? Or
Yeah, he hung himself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a funny thing. He sung about that as well.
Yeah.
Now the song was called "Loser."
It's a curse. When they
And,
sing it, it
yeah.
comes true.
He sung it, and then
Well, it sounds like shit.
in the lyric of the song, it says he hung himself with a guitar string. He killed himself by getting hung.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah, but then he hung himself for a reason. He was charged hundreds of thousands of dollars per victim. Now these victims were young children who had pornography of them, and he had to pay each victim of these accounts, and he had thousands of files and videos and photos of
Really,
these
that's
young
so
children.
fucked up.
Yeah. And then so anyway, yeah, he hung himself. That was in 2017. He got announced he had jail time, but then he was found deceased in January 2018. So this Glee curse is a bit more than. It's quite
I
suspicious.
think I remember
thing,
that
but,
when
yeah.
they showed him on the news. It was just pretty quick though.
Yeah, I don't think they would have shown him, but there would be a photo somewhere that someone's.
Oh no,
quite
they didn't
looking-
show him. But
Yeah.
what I mean is when they showed it, they didn't
Oh yeah,
go
didn't
into
sit around-
massive detail.
yeah,
I
detail
don't
about it.
remember.
It's pretty bloody dark. Anyone knew.
Very dark.
Yeah. And seeming because he was singing in front of children as well on the Glee show as well.
Yeah, that's hell fucked
Yeah.
up, man. Just thinking about it now.
Yeah, so this Glee curse is a bit more than we think it is. Like Corey's death, dying of drugs, with singing about drugs. Noah.
Who's
singing
next?
About, yeah. Don't know who's next, but
They
Don't know.
better steer clear.
yeah, there are a few other Glee curses, but I didn't find them really of a curse. I found them just like
Oh yeah, what
What
else
was
do you find?
I can't remember because I wasn't really interested in it because it didn't sound like a curse to Glee.
Right.
But I found the director dying during production,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
and then Naya Rivera dying 7 years exactly from Corey's
From
well,
Corey's
yeah.
one.
Corey's one. And
Yeah.
then she's singing that song during the episode, the quarter pack episode. Let known Mark getting hung himself, and he sang about. Well, he sang a lyric that said he hung himself by a guitar
By the
string.
guitar string. Shit.
Now this is a bit more than. Oh, by the way, Corey died of a drug overdose as well. Just to let you know with that. He did struggle with illegal drugs, and at 19 he did try and get help for it as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough.
There wasn't enough. Yep. So this Glee curse is a bit more than we think it is. And could it happen to another victim like Leah? Could happen to Messi? I think there's. Don't know their names. I don't know.
Who's the redhead? in
Redhead?
Glee? The one that the prince that the guy likes. The guy who teaches him to sing. The redhead chick. Is she the principal or something? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
There's the principal's blonde.
The redhead.
The redhead. Oh, she might be
I swear there's a redhead in it. Maybe.
Yeah, there is, but I forgot her name.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Glee in a long time. I have to kind of watch up on it
Maybe.
again.
Maybe she's.
I like
Maybe
I like
one
to
of
do-
those will get cursed as well. So
Yeah, no, maybe.
it's actually really creepy.
Some of them are actually, getting out of work and what now. But anyway, I think we've talked about enough about the Glee curse and the Simpsons conspiracy.
and all that.
Yeah, so
Let's roll on the intro. Let's show it off.
yeah,
or...
well, make sure you like and subscribe to your YouTube
All
channel.
right. Make
That's
sure you.
our YouTube channel. Sorry,
Yeah, make sure you like, sub.
to the Maas&Staple podcast. You can find us on Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and otherwise, like the modern days, people call them the gram. Like, getting with the hips.
Oh, yeah.
The gram, getting the. So, yeah.
See us on the gram.
Yeah, get on Instagram. Yeah. And then YouTube, of course, as well. Make sure you leave a subscribe, follow, and like for us, and make sure you
Press that notification bell
so the like, subscribe,
and
The
the little bell thing.
Yep.
Make sure you press all.
yeah, press all of them.
Alright.
It does help us out a
We'll
little
be
bit.
showing the intro.
Yeah,
Right.
so we've been in production for a little bit with this
This intro,
intro or opener, whatever you want to call it.
channel trailer. I
Yeah,
guess you could also
Yeah,
say.
could
a
say
little
that as
bit.
well. So we will go to it in 5, 4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
See ya.
Maas&Staple. See ya.